Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you for our time together. Well, we're taping this in advance during our crusade in Cavite. We're at the Mount Sea Resort in Rosario, and they've been very kind to allow us to do some taping in their beautiful facilities. But right now, let me come back with you to Job chapter 40. Job chapter 40, beginning with verse 1. And the Lord said to Job, "Shall a fault finder contend with the Almighty? He who argues with God, let him answer it." Then Job answered the Lord and said, "Behold, I am of small account. What shall I answer you? I lay my hand on my mouth. I have spoken once and will not answer, twice, but I will proceed no further." Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, "Dress for action like a man, and I will question you, and you will make it known to me. Will you even put me in the wrong? Will you condemn me that you may be in the right?" Now let me read that to you again. Will you even put me in the wrong? God said, will you make me look like the bad guy? Will you condemn me that you may be in the right? I've been alluding to it many times in the services lately, but let me just come right out and say it. There are many, many Christians today that consciously or unconsciously act as if they are superior to God, that they have more compassion than God, that they have more love than God, that they're more giving of grace than God. And they act as if somehow that what God says is just not right because, well, God just doesn't understand. Brothers and sisters, this is what God says. Will you put me in the wrong that you may be right? Now, brothers and sisters, straight talk. The Word of God is the Word of God. You may not like what it says, but this is what God says. You know what I've learned in my short life? Just to relax and obey the Bible. If I will relax and obey the Bible, everything else will be fine. But when I start trying to rationalize my way around it and try to act like somehow I'm wiser than God, I'm more understanding than God, I'm more compassionate than God, all of a sudden I get myself in a lot of trouble. Let's not contend with the Almighty. Let's not put God in the wrong that we may look right. Let's not put God down that we can build ourselves up in front of people. Let's always point people to the wonder and majesty of our great God.